Real combat. Real action. Carnage Media.
If it's for professional wrestling, mixed martial arts, or boxing like we're doing tonight.
A terrific venue for events like this.
Absolutely. Both fighters coming out with force straight off the bell.
Yeah, rapid combos there.
Martinez coming out in southpaw. Now, Mike, when you're fighting a southpaw, what are some things that are going through your head? How is that different than fighting somebody who's right-handed?
Everything is reversed. So normally you want to go away from their power hand. So you're trying to go to the right, but you have to go to the left to try to avoid them.
Another thing I hear people talk about a lot when fighting a southpaw as a righty is footwork. You want to try and keep your right foot on the outside of their foot.
Yeah. It all starts with the footwork. If you can win the footwork battle, then half the battle's already won.
Yeah, it's something we pay so much attention to in these amateur levels. That's to me usually how you can tell, sort of what grade someone is at based on their footwork. Then eye level changes just like that. So liking a lot of what I'm seeing from both fighters. Xavier, Charles just looked really good there.
Absolutely. Both beautiful level changes by both fighters. And that's how you win your fights, is your level changes. You don't want to headhunt the whole time. And yeah, it's fun to watch, but it's not tactically good. It makes you easy to read if all you're going to do is headhunt. It makes you an easy target. If you can mix up your strikes and go to the body, it'll weaken them, which will make those head hits a lot more sweeter.
Another nice head hit from Charles. Yeah, that's great from these two. Oh, wow. I was just about to ask if they would keep up the pace. Shows what I know.
Big shot landed there from Xavier Charles.
Oh, Johnny, it's a great head. Ooh, nice uppercut. When you've got such a height advantage, ooh, another nice uppercut. It's got to be hard to get underneath the fists of Charles when you're Johnny Martinez and you're about 6 inches taller.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, being a longer guy myself, it's always a challenge fighting these shorter fighters. Because as soon as they get inside of your reach, it's over with. That's why footwork becomes so important.
Yeah, you have a less of a frame to work with, and Xavier has really looked good this round. I do like Johnny's approach. He doesn't come straight in. We like that. Comes in from different angles.
And we can hear Johnny Martinez's corner urging him to keep going. When he's getting inside, there's been a couple times he's been able to jab into Xavier Charles's guard. He's just not throwing enough punches, and I think that his corners definitely wants him to start throwing more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there have been some openings, and he has landed a lot of shots in this round. With Johnny's credit, there's another one from Xavier.
And Xavier being the smaller opponent, that jab has to be at your disposal at all times. You have to double, triple up on that, especially having the reach disadvantage that he does.
Yeah, exactly. Great point, Mike. It's always important to work behind the jab, but especially if you're the longer fighter, that's such a useful tool for you to really have control over the action. And that is another, could be a good call. Oh, nice body shot there.
Ooh, looks like Johnny Martinez stumbled a little bit at that most recent shot from Xavier Charles.
You hear Johnny's corner saying, you can't wait. Just like Clayton had mentioned, probably time. We knew they wanted him to be a little more aggressive last round.
Definitely can't wait sitting there. That gives your opponent more time to be more tactical advantage on you.
Yeah, and it's one thing to be a counter puncher, but at a certain point, you run out of time to be able to just say, all right, I'm going to wait for him to come in, and you have to start to press the issue yourself, right?
Absolutely. You have to be the aggressor at some point.
One thing that I've noticed in this round exclusively is Xavier Charles has switched stances a little bit. He came out in southpaw, and now he's back to orthodox.
How does that, Mike, impact you if, let's say, you haven't prepared for it and a guy switches stance on you? He hasn't done it all fight, and then the last round, all of a sudden, he switches on you. What are some quick things you can do to avoid that from throwing you off your game?
I mean, yeah, you have to be able to adjust on the fly. And if he switches stances, you have to be ready for everything.
You're sending us a little bit of everything here in this round.
Like I said, guys, a lot more activity from Johnny Martinez this round, but Xavier Charles doing a great job defensively as well. His hands have been up. Doesn't look like Johnny's really landed any meaningful shots on him.
And as far as the amateur scoring system goes, I do love Xavier feeling confident.